Always an honor to be with one of the greatest fighters of my lifetime, Mr. Oscar De La Hoya,
Thanks,
and now the newly crowned light welterweight champion of from 1996.
Wow.
You know, Oscar, something I've always thought about when you beat Chavez and Whitaker. Back then, when the world was different and people were a little more, real.
Right,
These guys were only 33. Chavez and Whitaker. They were the WBC lineal champs.
33, yeah.
And they were the
They
champions.
both had only one loss.
And yet, people, when you beat them, they said they weren't really
They're
in
over
their
the hill,
prime.
yeah.
And you kind of were like, no, you
All
kind of.
right, okay, who else
but
do I have to take on?
Now people are so soft. Wouldn't they be like, oh, you're hating? How could you're trying to take away credit? And it was just, yeah.
Look, I mean, it's boxing, and it's a sport where you're gonna have all your critics and this and that. It's just the way it is. Boxing is, any sport is like this. But that's what makes it so beautiful, is that you can have the controversy, you can have the going back and forth with, okay, this guy might like you, this guy might not like you. There's debating left and right, back and forth. But that's what boxing is. So I'm just happy to be known of fighting everybody. I'm happy to be known to fight the very best. And along the way came a few belts, so that makes me proud.
But were you okay? Yes. Just thoughts on today's press conference. Everyone loved it. It's great energy.
Yeah.
The back and forth, you and Ellerbe. What'd you think of all that?
Well, there was no back and forth with me and Ellerbe. There was just a fourth. I told him exactly what is happening, and I don't even understand why he's even there. He's not a promoter, so I have no clue what he was doing.
It felt like the fighter came out of you again, not just the promoter. Is that true? Or?
Well, look, it's the passion that I have for the sport. I'm a fighter and I'm a promoter, and there's nobody in the world that can ever say that, except for my partner Bernard Hopkins.
Thank you, Oscar, and congrats, man.